What's the latest research on schizophrenia and ick? Have you ever wondered how schizophrenia affects intelligence? This is a topic that often comes with many myths and misconceptions. One common belief is that schizophrenia leads to severe intellectual disability. However, the latest research tells a different story. Schizophrenia is associated with cognitive impairments, which can include a modest decline in ick. But this decline is generally not severe enough to classify someone as intellectually disabled. Studies show that cognitive deficits often appear before the onset of schizophrenia and can worsen slightly after the first psychotic episode. A recent analysis of various studies found that ick typically decreases by about 5 points from the premorbid stage, which is the period before the illness begins, to after the illness has developed. This decline is consistent across different ick measurement tools, indicating that there is a real but mild reduction in cognitive functioning linked to schizophrenia. Cognitive impairments in schizophrenia affect several areas, including verbal memory, working memory, executive function, attention, processing speed, and verbal fluency. Researchers use validated tools to measure these areas, such as the Schizophrenia Cognition Rating Scale, the Brief Assessment of Cognition in Schizophrenia, and the Screen for Cognitive Impairment in Psychiatry. These assessments help identify specific cognitive deficits, which are essential for tailoring treatments like cognitive remediation therapies and medications. It is important to note that having schizophrenia does not mean a person has an intellectual disability. While cognitive deficits are a key feature of the disorder, most individuals with schizophrenia have ick scores that do not meet the criteria for intellectual disability. The cognitive decline observed is subtle and does not mean a complete loss of intellectual capacity. Recent genetic research has also identified mutations that affect brain development, which may contribute to schizophrenia. These mutations often impact brain regions involved in cognition, such as the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex. This genetic information may help explain some of the cognitive impairments seen in schizophrenia, including those related to ick. In summary, the latest research indicates that schizophrenia is linked to a mild but measurable decline in ick and cognitive functions. These changes are present before and after the onset of the illness. They are distinct from intellectual disability and are important for clinical assessment and intervention. Understanding this can help improve outcomes for individuals living with schizophrenia.